Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to give the Integra a facelift. We're going to add some brake ducts and also a set of Topone Motorsports front canards. So we're going to get started on this. Here's the brake ducts. I'll pick this up from a website, RT Honda, some kind of Russian company, but they're plastic, they're pretty durable. So basically they have a little slot in the side. I'm going to drop right into here. So I'm going to have to cut out the plastic on each side. So what I'm going to do is underneath here, I'm just going to trim out right around the edge with the Dremel tool on both sides. So after a lot of cutting and trimming, all this came out. It's not just cutting off this backside, but it fits pretty well. I'm happy with the fitment. That's what the hole looks like. It's pretty big, but it fits in there good. So right now I just have to run to the hardware store and look for some Allen bolts or something. I just want to put one in here, one here, and I may do one on the inside in here and countersink it. So I have one side installed. Ended up putting bolts in there and one in there, and then they just come out on the back side right here and one right there. So now I'm going to work on cutting this other side out and get that one installed. So I got the brake ducts fully installed. This actually took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's all bolted in. So I'm going to pack it up for tonight, and then we'll start on the canards tomorrow. So here are the Topone Motorsports canards. I went ahead and put some brackets on one side of them. It's real simple, just the Allen bolt, L bracket, washer, and a little lock nut. So I'm going to post two examples here of different JDM front integras that I've seen with them. I'm not sure which one I like better. But right now I'm just going to try to line these up to the angle that I want them at. You can see they fit pretty well. There's not really a gap on the sides. But the hardest part of this is going to make them line up exactly the same on both sides. So I have one side done. I'm pretty happy with this angle. So now the hard part is going to be matching it up to this side. Kind of put a piece of tape right here just to give me a line, but it's not really sitting straight, so I have to take that off. So basically I'm going to start with the top one, and then from the edge here over, I'm going to get this measurement, and then from this top edge right here to here, I'm going to get that measurement, and also from here to here, so I can get this front corner lined up. Once I get that lined up, I can pop one hole in the other side and then start working on getting this angle right. So to start figuring out how to get this to line up perfectly on the other side with this side, there's a factory mark in the bumper, like a little line right here. So if I measure down from here, it's 2 inches. And then if I measure from the edge of the canard straight back, I got 2.5. So what I did is I got some tape on this side, and I got my 2.5 inch line coming over here, and then my 2 inch line coming down here. So when I take the canard, I can line those two marks up, and then I can mark my first hole for the bracket, and that way I could still pivot this to any angle as long as that first one lines up. So I'm going to drill a hole in this right now, put one bolt in, and then we'll get a measurement from here to here to give us the right angle. I look from right here at this edge straight up. I'm right about 2 3/4 to the edge of the bumper. So what I did on this side, I got my 2 3/4 here, but I put a piece of tape on there. And I'm just going to take a step back and look at it, and that looks pretty even to me. So I'm going to mark my hole in the front bracket, drill that hole, and then I'll do my third bracket, and that's it for the top one. Got it all bolted in. Looks pretty good in my opinion. The only thing I did to modify this was I added some bigger washers, because the ones that it came with just had ones that were just about big as a 10mm bolt, so that way this has a little bit more surface area to grab on. Did it on both sides. I only had 8, so I didn't do the middle ones, but I can go back and replace those later. So right now I'm just going to fit this on the car and see how it looks. So I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. It's pretty simple to install them. You just have to take your time for the bumper vents, or the brake ducts, or whatever you want to call them. Those definitely cut a lot more out of the bumper than I thought, but it's okay. If I need another bumper, I can buy one. They're like 200 bucks on eBay. But happy with the way those came out. In a future video, I'll be modifying the back of them to make them functional. The top one, canards, also pretty simple. You gotta drill 12 holes, but just take a lot of measurements so that you make sure you get them lined up correctly. But I'm really happy with the way it looks right now. Starting to look pretty aggressive. Want to need a splitter sometime in the future, but I'm happy with it. If you have any questions, or you need to know where I got any of the stuff from, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.